Hello, Cancer. Welcome. It's time for Love in the New Moon. So, this is a general reading for all of you Cancers out there, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, for the energies of this new moon of April. So, we are in a new moon in Taurus, so we are in Taurus season. Very grounding energy. So, let's see what messages we have for all of you Cancers out there, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Energies for the greatest and highest good for all of our Cancers out there. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Alright. One more shuffle. I hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for tuning in, liking, sharing, commenting, being a part of my channel. Doing my best to grow the channel here, so anything helps from you guys. Thumbs up, like, share, all of that. It really does help. Alright, dear universe, what messages do we have for our Cancers? Let's find out what your overall energy is. Your overall energy, Cancer, is... Oh, we get two cards. Making a decision. Ooh, you're making a decision about somebody. So you come out here with the Two of Cups, and then we have the Two of Wands. So I think, you are looking at someone who you were with in the past, and you might have an opportunity to be with them again. And I think you're starting to look at whether or not, that's probably a possibility. If nothing else, I think the two of you are talking. This is someone who I think had shut the door on you. If you had that kind of an energy with somebody, it's always hard to go back to somebody from our past. That's not to say it's not successful, but there's a lot of baggage, and there's a lot of things that come up. So I think you're at that point of like really making a decision about whether or not to go back or move on. Yeah, because you weren't very happy when you guys were together. I think it was one of these things where in this relationship there was a lot of behind the scenes kind of energy that was going on. So you might have come out and people thought that, oh, everything was really great with you guys, but there really was this undercurrent of unhappiness between you and this person when it ended. But even though there was an undercurrent of being unhappy, you guys had, there's like this definitely this spiritual connection. So I think somebody comes out and either, you hook up, somehow you meet with each other, but you kind of open up to each other, which is not a bad thing. It's nice to open up to somebody who knew you from your past. But this has been a really painful, it's been a painful journey between you two. There is, okay, just a side note, okay, Cancer, if you're not feeling well, I think, soon, if once you start to get up and get out, you'll start to feel a little bit better. I don't know who that's for. Just take that for whatever it's worth. But this has been a real painful kind of ending between you and this person, and you guys never ended it. I think a lot of us do that, where, we just walk away and hope that maybe it will resolve itself. But now they're back, and now you're at that point of, what do we do? Do we really close the door and move on? Because, it's hard to move on when you have like this baggage carrying you, following you around into another relationship. All right, so what happens here is we come out with the Knight of Cups. I think somebody is emotionally shut down because you don't want to get hurt again, and you're a Cancer. You're really sensitive, so to go back to somebody who I think can't offer you what you really need, I think you need to look at that. And I think you are looking at that. That's why you're looking at this reunion with this person real seriously. Because I don't see you being able to emotionally open up to them, even though you want to. Because the last time you opened up to them, it's almost like you got hurt. So you're not willing to do that twice. You got this big old shell on you, and I think you would rather just kind of sit by yourself than, experience that kind of heartache again. I just don't see you wanting to open up to that. If anything, it's time to heal. You're really hopeful, though. You know, I think, you know, when you finally have closure with someone, you're going to feel better. So I think this reunion you're having with this person, I think it puts everything back in perspective between the two of you. Because for you to end a relationship with somebody and have so much pain walking away from it, not being able to heal it, to now come together to reunite, um, I think that in itself can be a really amazing healing for you. And if anything, that gives you your life back on some level. So I think you need to get out of your head and don't overthink this union with your person. Just don't go there. I don't think it's even necessary. I think, like I say, the meeting up with somebody who has known you from your past, there's something really nice to be able to talk to somebody who really knows you, right? So I do think that some clarity comes out of all of this. Like I say, I keep feeling like it's a reunion between the two of you. But I think in the end, what ends up happening is all of the wondering of, gosh, are we ever going to get back together again? Will it ever happen? I think all of that goes away. I mean, you had a real wish to make this happen with this person. I mean, you wanted them to be your queen. You wanted them to be your person. Yet there was this inability to give it your all. And there was, you know, something held you back from giving it your all. Yeah, because there was something unbalanced and unfair about the union. Somebody might have been a player. They might have been out and about, like, you guys were together, but you did your own thing. You know, so that happiness, where did it go? I think it'll come back. It's just a matter of time. All right, so yeah, I mean, there's new opportunities coming, but you're gonna have to open up. So here's the other thing about you Cancers, okay? You shut down because you don't like to feel you're so empathic, you know. So for you to shut down, uh, you know, you're gonna deny yourself, you know, a new opportunity because I think there is somebody coming, and it could be an Aquarius, could be anybody. But I do feel like, you know, you need to open up. You need to open up because there's somebody out there who will really dig you. I mean, they will love you. And it won't be riddled with the kind of energy that you had in this past relationship. Because I think the confusion between you and this person of your past was this connection that you had. You guys were really intimate and tightly woven, you know, but there was a lot of instability here, and it's hard to put work into something when it just is, it's not happening, you know. And sometimes two people are supposed to be together because they're supposed to be together, and when two people come together and they're not supposed to be together, it's hard, you know. And it's like, even if both of you want to make it work, if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it just does not. So don't be afraid to open up now, you know, because you're not always going to be hurt like that. You're not always going to feel that stab, you know, of loss. You know, why should you lose out on this next one? Maybe this one is the winner. Maybe this is your life partner who's coming in, you know. So open up a little bit. You know, you can let go of all of this conflict, you know, and get out of your head, you know, because I think there's a brand new opportunity coming your way that will be so healthy for you. You know, you'll find a healthy person. You'll find somebody who will bring out the best in you, not the worst. Yeah, I think this person could be somebody who you've known. Maybe this could be somebody at work. Um, but I think help is on the way. I think, you know, I think there's been a lot of clarity. I think this person may want to offer you a little bit more, see if maybe we can make it work. Maybe you can't. Um, but I'm always about like, go for the new. You know, find somebody new, especially if there's something there. You know, to go back to something that you know is going to end up with everybody feeling bad. You know, you've come too far. It's time to heal this heartbreak. I mean, honestly, heal the heartbreak. Find yourself in your work, do something else. Again, you work too hard and you're emotionally invested in someone that you know, was not emotionally invested back into you. I mean, if anything, they used you. I think you were involved with somebody, and this could be you, this could be them, who was very manipulative, who was very selfish, who knew how to work things, you know, to their advantage. And that was hard for you. I think that was really, really hard to be with someone like that. And I think you knew all along that, you know, this was going to be a really rough road with this person. So now they come back, and that confuses you. I think that's what confuses you more than anything, is that you can't seem to like shake them. You know, but it is time to put this to an end. It's the best thing for you. And you'll feel better once you have this closure with this person. So it's interesting. It just seems like a lot of the signs that I'm pulling for, this whole, you know, theme of, you know, closing these doors of the past are coming up. And I think you are no exception. So take care of yourself, Cancer, because if you are feeling a little down and out, just, you know, do the right thing. Don't over push it. You know, like when you start to feel better, you know, and you go out and you don't have your coat on, and now you have a cold again. So just be a little careful of that, all right? And yeah, this too shall pass. Shall we get some cards of advice for you? Let's get some cards of advice. Cards of advice for our Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cards of advice. Words. What messages do you have for our Cancers of advice? Cards of advice. Yeah, I mean, this is about you right now. So take care of you. Everything you've ever wanted, it will come. You know, we just need to put some closures on things of the past. I almost feel like this time right now is telling us that, you know, we have some loose ends out there and we just need to tie them up before we move forward. And I think that's what's going on with you. But everything you've ever wanted is about to manifest, and you're going to have a lot of victory. You know, so stay optimistic. Don't shut down just because you were hurt. Okay? Open up so you don't miss another opportunity. One that will bring you so much love and passion. I mean, really, I can feel it in you. All right, the past is the past, Cancer. Leave it there. All right, until the next reading, thumbs up for me if you like this reading, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.